Nobody wants a little tight ass. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and get them sit-ups right and tuck your tummy tight and do your crunches like this. Give head, stop, breathe, get up, check your weave. Don't drop the blunt or disrespect the weed. Pick up your son, don't disrespect your seed. It's a part.
So doing that whole crash diet thing, all that's doing is fucking you up. If you want to lose weight and you want to do some type of diet or eat differently, which I suggest, you have to realize that eating less but more frequently is a good thing. So if you're snacking here and there throughout the day, that is a good thing. But going on a crash diet is a very, very bad thing. Yeah, sorry. I had to get another bite of my salad. That shit is good. But another thing, weight training, and I talked about this briefly. Women, you have to weight train. You cannot not weight train. Okay? See, women become dependent on the scale because all they do is cardiovascular work. And since they're not gaining any muscle mass, they think that they can just look at the scale. Which you say, okay, they can because they're not gaining muscle mass. They're losing that 5 pounds, but they're not gaining muscle mass. But you will lose more weight when you do both cardiovascular and weight resistance weight training. You will lose more calories. You will burn more calories that way. I bench. What do I bench? I can do 315 for 10. You say, oh my God, 315. Yeah. Well, you know how much fucking energy it takes for me to move 315 10 times? When you see those guys, they on squat rack and they pushing all that heavy weight, you know how much energy it takes for them to move those objects? How many calories do you think that they are burning to rep 315 pounds 10 times and do 3 sets of that? And go on and do some other weight resistance exercise versus the girl who's on the cardiovascular machine. Yes, the girl who's on the cardiovascular machine, she's burning a lot less weight. Okay? Because it takes the body time for them to start burning fat. Now, I'm not going to go into the whole spiel of how the body works, but on a machine, I believe it's something like, it takes at least like 10 or 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes before your body starts kicking in and says, okay, time to burn the fat. Because at first, it's using glucagon, it's using sugar, it's using quick energy. It's just like when you sprint. You're using quick energy, quick burst energy. You're not going to burn any fat unless you are working out for a long, strenuous period of time, which is anywhere from half an hour to 45 minutes. What I tell women and what I tell a lot of my friends is, if you go to the gym and you are not sweating, you are not doing shit. And I see a lot of that in the gym. I see a lot of women who come in the gym, a lot of black women. I'm not being biased here, but I'm just telling the truth. They come in the gym, they put 5 pounds on, they put 15 pounds on, and they do a little weight training, and they're not breaking a sweat. When I work out, I'm drenched in sweat. I'm sweating my ass off. Okay? I got fucking dreads. My dreads are like, I might as well be wearing a winter hat. But the women, I don't see them sweating. You're not doing shit if you in the gym for an hour and you don't have beads of sweat on your forehead. I'm sorry, you ain't doing shit. You might as well have stayed your ass home. The whole point of going to gym is breaking a sweat. And think about it like this. If you go to the gym and you do not break a sweat, how much work did you actually do? How much work did you actually do? I know women who, when they bring groceries in their house, they break a sweat. So you're going to tell me you taking groceries from your car and bringing it in your house, you breaking a sweat and you sitting on a chair huffing and puffing, but when you go to the gym and you spend an hour at the gym, you didn't break a sweat and you ain't huffing and puffing? What the fuck were you doing in the gym then? Please tell me. You only get out of the gym what you put in. It's just like anything else. It's just like the women who could run around. It's like, I got a college degree, I got an education, I went to school, I got my master's, I got all this shit. Yeah, you only got that out of what you put in. You put in the time to study, you put in the time to get the good grades, you put in the time to do your homework, The gym is the same fucking thing. You gotta put in the time and you gotta put in the effort if you want the results. If there was a degree I could give y'all for graduating Sergeant Williepete School of Fitness, I'd give it to you. But currently there isn't one. If you'd like to make a donation, I'd happily give you an account to mail to, but I'm not gonna do that. But this concludes what I have to say about women in the gym and the little misconceptions that we have out here, especially the losing your butt one. You know, I hear that one a lot. For some reason, when it comes to black women, I hear that one a lot. And women, do not think that just because, you know, you don't see results on the scale, like I said, throw the scale out. It doesn't mean shit that your body did not change. Think about it like this. If you weigh $135 and in week 1 you're sitting there and you're on your gut, and in week 2 your fat left your gut and went to your butt, and you looked in the picture, right? People will walk past you and say, "Ooh, girl, you lost weight." Did you lose weight? No, you didn't lose weight. It just shifted in your body. See, your body will change without weight fluctuating or moving. But in closing, and I should have said this at the beginning, in closing, what you women should do is take a before picture and take an after picture. You can set a date, do what you gotta do, make a time, set a date. But make a before picture and make an after picture, and you will see the results. A scale is not going to tell you the results for the various reasons I gave you. But if you want to see real results, wear the same outfit, do like they do on those infomercials, have a before picture, turn to the side, snap a pose, and women, black women, please do not do the ghetto pose. Please make it a serious. You ain't gonna see it if you got one hand on your knee and you looking at the camera and you smiling like, "Hey girl," don't do that. Stand up motherfucking straight, snap the picture, then turn to the right, snap the picture, then face with your back, get somebody else to do it for you, get one of your girls do it for you if you're self-conscious, and snap the picture. And you will see results. That's the only way you're really going to see results. Take a before picture and take an after picture. And realize that you only get out of the gym what you put into it. So don't just go to the gym and think you're going to sit there and not do much and then expect there to be results. It's not going to happen. So that's Sergeant Williepete's information on how to get your body right. And I got to add this, because I know there's some dummies out there. Now, when I say losing weight, we all know there's a difference between good weight and bad weight. Everybody would consider muscle to be what? Good weight. Everybody would consider fat they want to lose to be what? Bad weight. Okay? So, once again, that's why the scale is garbage. A scale does not show people the changes in their bodies. A photograph will. When you're working out, and when I say, and what I talked about in the video, when I say losing weight, I'm talking about the bad weight. You may not see it on the scale, but you lost the bad weight, the fat in your ass, the fat on your love handles, the fat on your stomach. You lost that fat. And that's what you want to get rid of. That's what the whole goal is. That's what you wanted. But I'm just clearing that up. That's what I'm talking about when I say lose weight. Even if you gain a couple pounds, if it's good weight, if it's about being toned, see, a lot of people they get that shit confused. Being toned is where you want to be. Simply losing weight doesn't really do it. You want to be toned. Everybody says I want to see my abs, I want to see my lines, I want to be cut. You know, there's a difference between being cut and toned and all this. Women, they generally want to be toned. If you talk to women, they'll say, "I want to be toned." You know, they don't want to be cut. They don't want to be looking like these Miss Olympic girls, but they want to be toned. So, in order to be toned, you have to lose the fat and gain the muscle. And the only way you're going to do that is to weight train. And I'm emphasizing weight training because women do not do enough weight training. They don't want to lift weights. They don't want to be over there with the boys and on the sweaty equipment. But I'm telling you what's going to get you right. And it's weight training. Not just cardiovascular work.
Nobody wants a little tight ass. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and get them sit-ups right and tuck your tummy tight and do your crunches like this. Give head, stop, breathe, get up, check your weave. Don't drop the blunt or disrespect the weed. Pick up your son or disrespect your seed. It's a